Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to do a part two. It's kind of a follow-up to one of my other videos I did of shoes that I would recommend that are very comfy if your foot is a little bit wider. So for reference, I'm 5'9", I'm pretty tall. I don't have a petite frame, so my foot is just naturally a little bit wider. It's not abnormally wide, but I'm just saying that for reference. So I'm always a woman's size 9 US or a 40 euro. So if you want to compare off of that, but all these shoes I will show you are super comfy. You know, my favorites for walking around are the Feel Grounds, the Barefoot shoes. Also to the gym, I really like wearing Vivo Barefoot. So they don't necessarily look like the Vibram toe shoes, but they have a very thin, flexible sole, so it mimics the feeling of walking barefoot. A little bit of problems with my left toe. That foot's a bit wider than my right one. So for that reason, I always prefer, if possible, if I can buy a wider toe box shoe or open toe shoe if it has a little bit of a heel on it. I know it's not practical for everybody's job to wear running shoes, but I would encourage you, if you were like me and you wear scrubs to work, maybe you work at a hospital, or you're a personal trainer, try a barefoot shoe. You'll be really, really surprised at the feedback the ground gives your brain. It's really life-changing. It's a much different feel than we're used to. So all the shoes I'm going to show you are great if you have wide feet, but they're probably going to be extra comfy if you just think you have a regular width foot. A good little trick to tell if your shoe is too narrow, just take the insole out of your running shoe and step on top of it with your bare foot. If your toes even go over slightly when you're putting all your weight on it, that shoe is too narrow. If you do have a job where you have to wear high heels or you have to dress up more for work and comfy footwear is not an option, as much as you can on the weekends or your days off, just spend it barefoot. Look up toga exercises. You can roll your feet on lacrosse balls. There's all sorts of things you can do. You can put toe spacers in to help stretch your toes out. And then I would say in your downtime, wear more of a barefoot shoe or a wide fitting shoe in the toe box. So first up are a pair of ADIDAS slides. So I got the leopard print ones. These are really good if you have wide feet. I got a size 9, so they fit true to size. I have nicknamed these types of slides bodega slides because I find I just slip them on to go run errands downstairs really quick, run to the grocery store. I really like these. These were $38 Canadian, so true to size. If you're in between sizes, I would size up. These are the bodega slides, as I like to call them. And yeah, I just think they're really cute. They're a little bit different than just your plain black one, but they still match a lot of things, in my opinion. I'm going to show you a similar pair that I got my boyfriend. Sorry, they're really dusty. I'm going to wash my hands after. His are really, really squishy. I actually prefer the sole of these. Sometimes I just slide these on if I'm just taking the recycling out. But I will link these as well because probably I would even say these are more comfy. This one is just a little bit more rigid inside. I really like that this one is all black. I don't really like the white and black ADIDAS slides. This was just kind of something fun to change it up. These are really good too, and these fit true to size. I think they have these in men's and women's. I just couldn't find these at the time that I ordered these, so I just decided to get these. But both are really amazing if you have wide feet. This is a squishier sole. This is more rigid. So next up is a sandal from XERO. This is the Jessie sandal. This is a barefoot shoe. It retails for $44.99 US, I believe. And you just put your big toe through there. It's a very, very thin, flexible sole. This is really good. I feel like if you're going on a beach vacation in the summer for walking around the city, the owner of these actually even has videos of him sprinting in these. So this is a really good, comfy, barefoot feel. Okay, so on my other foot, I put that XERO sandal on so you can see how nicely your toes can bend in it. It's really awesome. I like that it's totally black and it's very minimal. It can kind of go with anything. So I feel like this would be a good sandal if you're doing a lot of walking, maybe in the city, or definitely if you go on a beach vacation. Okay, next up we have the New Balance 574 shoe. So this is a size 9, so it fits true to size. New Balance is really great because they have all sorts of widths of shoes. So I did get this in the wide toe toe box, but when you look at it, it doesn't look extremely wide. This model, I have tried it on in just the regular width as well, and the regular width does run a little wide as well. This is an extremely comfy shoe. You know, it's just kind of your classic dad shoe. I think for a while I hadn't tried New Balance again just because my dad had a pair when we were younger. We'd always make fun of him. I was embarrassed he would wear them, but now they're kind of back in style. And I forgot that they make a lot of wide fitting shoes, so they're great. They have tons of different models. These are very, very comfy, and it's just like a great classic shoe. It goes with anything. So next up, I have a few pairs of shoes from ASOS. If you don't know, if you just type in wide fitting shoes on ASOS, there's going to be tons that come up. They typically run true to size. Unfortunately, one of the shoes I ordered, it does fit a little bit small, so I will tell you about that in a second, but normally in the past, I've never had a problem ordering from ASOS. They typically run true to size, so I always get a size 40 or a US 9. I believe that a lot of their shoes don't come in half sizes, so if you're between sizes, I would always size up. So these boots I got, they were $67 Canadian. I did get them on sale, and they're just a faux croc embossed boot. They are a wide toe, but again, they don't look extremely wide. They're really comfy when you put them on though. And I think I ended up getting them for like $30-some or $40. And I think that they look more expensive than that. They're really comfy, and I like that they have a zipper there so you can slide your foot into it. They do run slightly big. So I feel like in this one, this is a size 9. I feel ideally, you know, if I probably had a size 8.5, that would have been great, but it's good because it is a boot. You can wear thicker socks if it's winter or fall. And yeah, I really, really love it. It looks great with jeans or leggings. Okay, the second one from ASOS, you guys have to get this. This is a size 9. Again, I probably think a size 8.5 in this would have been great, but they only come in whole sizes. The size 9 is perfect. So this is a wide fitting, it's like a chunky sole, just white sneaker. These are on sale right now, you guys, for $23 Canadian. You need to run and get these. They are amazing. I was looking for a white sneaker just for when it gets to be spring or summer. I didn't want it to have a label at all. Even though these are faux leather, I feel like in real life they look a lot more expensive, and they're really soft and smushy. They're so comfy. I love them. Definitely, this is probably the most affordable shoe I'm going to show you today. So run to get these while they're still on sale. They're just great. They look great with jeans, even like a blazer and black pants they would look nice with like a baggy trouser. Love these. So I was so excited about this shoe. It's kind of like a cross between a Yeezy and also like an Acne Studio shoe or Balenciaga. So this was from the wide foot section, and it looks perfectly big. It actually looks really big, but when I put my toes in this, my toe is just hitting the end slightly. So I feel like this runs half a size small. So if you're a size 8.5, the 9 is going to fit you perfectly. So at the time when I bought this, there were no reviews. Now I looked back and the other reviews say the same, that it does fit a little bit small. So this is super, super comfy though. And again, I think this would look good with like baggy black trousers. For my foot, unfortunately, I guess I'm going to have to sell it.
It's deceiving in size because this one actually is longer, but it's smaller inside. Something is weird about the inside of this shoe, because this one is big on me. It's just bizarre. But anyways, I would really recommend both of these ones from ASOS. Just be warned about the sizing on that one.
Even though this boot is old, I wanted to mention it because it truly is so comfy. I'm so happy that I got these. It's the Yeezy like winter or fall boot, and they had some that came out recently. Again, it has nice orange leather in there. These are a size 40, so they're made in Spain. They fit true to size. They are so comfy, so you'd have to probably find them on StockX. But in my opinion, I've had 3 pairs of Yeezy shoes, and maybe, I don't know if they're like, I think these are, some of them are like not really maybe in style anymore, but they're really comfy. So if you have wide feet, check them out. I know, they get resold for a lot of money. I scored these for the original price, so they weren't too bad. So I think you could probably find them for like maybe a couple $100 Canadian.
Okay, so here are the Yeezy boots. I absolutely love these. These are so comfy. The inside is a really nice orange leather. So comfy. Like I said, I got these right before we went to China a few years ago, and we went hiking kind of around the Great Wall. And we did a lot of stuff that day. I wore them all day. That was my first time wearing them, even the first time wearing them. And we were on uneven terrain. They were so comfy and very warm. I had thick socks on, but they were very warm. I just love these. I love the color. I love them. I love them. I'm so glad I got them. I didn't know about them when I ordered them, but I'm really, really glad I got them.
Next up is a little bit of a dressier shoe. This is from Cole Haan. I'm not sure if I've ever shown it before on my channel. So I got these at Nordstrom Rack. I think right now they are on sale for about $69 US. I did have to go up half of a size because I believe these are a size 9.5. They are so comfy though. They feel like a cloud inside. And surprisingly, I find shoes like this, even though I have a wider foot here, to be quite comfy, obviously because your toes aren't going in this part. This part tends to be a little bit wider. These have like a pony hair on them, and these look great either with jeans or black dress pants or leggings and like a blazer. It's really nice office shoe if you have an office job. So next up, I'm not going to bring them over here because they're really like salty and dirty right now, but my mom got me these winter boots from E.L. Jacobson, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, years ago. And it's probably something I wouldn't have picked out myself, but I absolutely love them. So mine are in a size 39. So in my opinion, you have to size down one full size, and they still have plenty of room, even if you're wearing really thick woolly socks. They are insulated. They're completely waterproof. They're extremely warm. I wear them as my winter boot a lot of the time. It's great for those slushy days, especially when you step off the sidewalk and there's like that much water and ice and salt. They're amazing. You feel like a little kid. You can like splash through the puddles. They're really good too because the front is adjustable. So if you have a bit of a wider calf, which I do, so sometimes too if you're wearing jeans, it's hard to stuff your leg in boots. I used to have a pair of hunter boots and I found they were only okay if I wore leggings. If I tried putting jeans on, just they are not really wide, the circumference. So the E.L. Jacobson ones also, if you don't like the tall version, they also come in like a mid version and a lower cut version. They're extremely comfy for walking. Lots of days I walk over 10,000 steps and I'm wearing them. They're perfectly fine. And they have some give to them. I find hunter rubber boots are more stiff. You almost like feel like a soldier when you're walking in them. These are squishy and they kind of bend with your leg and your calf as you're moving. They're really, really good. I would buy these again and again. And I feel like there's something though, I've had them for so many, like I feel like I've almost had them for a decade. And once I clean them off, they're perfectly fine. They do come with insoles too that you can add into them. I've never had to wear them though. They're perfectly warm on their own.
And like I said, I probably wouldn't have necessarily picked this boot for myself, but I'm so glad my mom got it for me. I really, really love this boot and I've had it for years.
Okay, and the last pair of shoes I'm going to show you, this is life-changing if you're a runner. So my mom's friend was telling her about these, like raving about this brand of shoes. My mom told me because she said her friend has a little bit wider feet as well and likes to run. And these are from Topo Athletic. At the time, I had never heard of this shoe before. I got these at the Runner Shop on Bloor Street in Toronto. I will just say, if you live in Toronto, they were so nice there right now because we can't go into stores. The man there, his customer service was amazing. He brought a bench for me outside onto the street so I could sit down, try them on. He even allowed me to like walk up and down the sidewalk, and he was going to clean them off. And he said I can bring them back after 2 weeks if I wear them in my house and I change my mind. These are amazing. So the guy behind this company was a runner himself, and he wanted to strive to make a running shoe that had an anatomical toe box. So you can see it's a nice wide toe box. So when you're running, your toenails hopefully will not get bruised if you tie your heel in properly. Your big toe does not deviate towards the midline at all. They are amazing. I got these on sale. I believe they were around $120 Canadian. I think they're online for around that price. Probably if I had a choice, I wouldn't have picked this color. I kind of wanted like a black one, but to be honest, when I put it on, I actually really like it. And this model is called the Flylight 3. The man that helped me actually said he has owned 3 models of this in the past. I probably would like to jog and run more, just I always have problems with my left big toe. And I find if, even in my ASICS shoes, if I go for a long run, I don't know, my toe joint hurts. So because it's really icy and muddy out right now, I have only worn these on walks so far. But I walked the one day 20,000 steps in them. So comfy. I had to sprint to catch the streetcar the other day wearing them, so I just ran for a minute, but they're really springy and bouncy. These are just life-changing. I don't know why they don't make every running shoe like this. Oh my God, it would help so many people. When I was reading reviews of them, a lot of people in the comments said they had owned 2 or 3 pairs. So, I mean, that's a good sign if people are repurchasing. So I hope they never stop making this particular model. I tried on a different model, but it just didn't seem as supportive. It was more good for the gym, for weightlifting. This is a true running shoe. I love it. So Flylight 3. So just keep in mind on the label, so the US size is a size 9, so that's my true size. Typically a size 9 on the tag also says a size 40 euro, but this actually says this is a 40.5 in the euro. So, sorry, there's a siren going by. So if you're looking in the euro size, you might have to size up half of a size. If you're looking in the US size, it's true to size. So I'll link what I said in the down bar, but I love this shoe. Guys, even if you don't have wide feet, if you're a runner or you want to start running, get this shoe. If you're in Toronto, definitely go to the runner shop. They were so appreciative of me supporting a small business, but I'm going to link them online.
So I'll just show you the difference in the toe box shape, you guys. So this shoe, it's a Reebok shoe. I've owned this shoe. I've bought it multiple times before. It is normally very comfy, but now when I'm looking, I mean, look at the difference, right? Your toes have no choice but to be misshapen in this toe box. Even though this is pretty comfy here for a wide foot, I'm realizing after I've been wearing these, I mean, I should just probably get rid of these, although I think this still is a really good shoe for a lot of people. If you don't have super wide feet, it's very comfy. But this is just like heaven on earth. Every shoe should be made like this, in my opinion, for running.
Just another little tip for any females out there, you can always, if you like a sneaker, look in the men's department. If they have the same sneaker, men's shoes run naturally a little bit wider. They make them in a wider width, so you can always do that. I would caution you, if you have tiny feet, don't buy children's size shoes if your foot is wider, because they make children's shoes narrow. So I see some people, like, say if a girl has maybe a size 5 or size 6 foot, often I'll hear, oh, they buy, you know, the kids version just to save money, which is fine if your foot is very tiny, but if you have a wider foot, you probably don't want to do that, so just be mindful. Another good little tip too, if you look up plus size influencers, sometimes on their YouTube channel, they will show what shoes really work for them. So sometimes if their foot is a little bit bigger, it will work for you if you have a wide foot.